watching the station that's working for you. Now, WMAR 2 News.
I'm Christian Schaefer with your WMAR 2 News update on this Thursday, July the 25th. Police are investigating a triple shooting that happened overnight in West Baltimore. Happened around 2 o'clock this morning on West North Avenue between Druid Hill Avenue and McCullough Street. So a few blocks west of the JFX, there's a Burger King and a BP gas station at that intersection. Emergency dispatch confirms that rescue crews did transport 3 victims from that scene. No word yet on their conditions. One of the 5 people shot and killed in Baltimore City so far this week has been identified as a well-known barber from Baltimore. Devin Chavis was shot in the stomach Tuesday night on Goodnow Road in Northeast Baltimore. He just celebrated his 28th birthday last week. His Instagram page, Celebrity Cuts by Dev, has more than 20,000 followers. Chavis had hoped to eventually open his own barber shop so he could leave something for his 2-year-old daughter. So far, there's been no arrests made in that case. For the second time in less than a week, an employee of the Baltimore City Police Department is the victim of a robbery. Yesterday morning around 6 o'clock, the victim was walking on Albemarle Street near East Lombard when 2 men and a woman assaulted him and took the keys to his car. Police say the victim had been parked on that block and they believe the 3 people stole the car. Friday of last week, 3 people with a gun robbed one of the City Police Department's deputy commissioners, Daniel Murphy, and his wife near Patterson Park. No arrests in those cases. All charges have been dropped against the now former security guard at Shock Trauma after he'd been accused of impersonating a police officer and raping a woman last month. On Wednesday, a grand jury in Baltimore City decided not to indict Richard Barnes. A woman claimed that she was raped in an alley by a Lyft driver and then told police that Barnes pulled up, said he was a police officer, brought her into his car, and eventually raped her. That led to more than 100 city police cruisers being pulled out of service as police try to figure out whether one of their officers had committed a crime. Barnes' attorneys say they are now considering pressing charges against the woman who made that initial accusation. The Baltimore Ravens kick off training camp in Owings Mills today. First practice is at 8:45 this morning. There's 14 free open practices at the facility between today and August the 13th. There is also that free open practice at M&T Bank Stadium on Saturday. So keep in mind, if you're going to Owings Mills, you will have already had to reserve a parking pass to get to those free open practices. And the ones in Owings Mills, they're all gone. Now, there are autograph sessions, but only after practice and only for kids age 6 to 14. You can't use your cell phone during practice. The Ravens will tell you to turn it off, and you can't take pictures or video while the Ravens are on the practice field. First preseason game is August 8th, 2 weeks from now, against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Charm City champion Gervonta Tank Davis has the key to Baltimore City. Mayor Jack Young honoring the 2-time super featherweight champion at City Hall on Wednesday. Gervonta Davis will defend his title in his hometown, Royal Farms Arena, Saturday night. He says he plans to come home more often, trying to do more work in the community as well. He says he agrees, by the way, with Mayor Jack Young's suggestion that some kids would be better off solving their disputes in the boxing ring instead of out on the streets.
I believe boxing actually, saved my life. If you don't know that a couple guys, was older than me that I came up under actually got killed to the bottom of the streets and things like that. So I was one of them guys that, stayed in the gym and stayed hungry, so boxing did save my life. So making boxing big in the city will save a lot of other kids' lives.
Gervonta Davis versus Ricardo Nunez Saturday night at Royal Farms Arena. The last time a boxer from Baltimore defended his title in his hometown was Henry Jeffra back in July of 1940.
And now from WMAR 2 News, Maryland's most accurate forecast.
Happy Thursday, everyone. As we get closer and closer to the weekend, we do have ample sunshine on tap for today, low humidity and seasonal temperatures, and the heat and the humidity will return as we work our way in through your Sunday and beyond. We'll talk more about that coming up. But the Ravens practice today, not too bad, mostly sunny and comfortable. So hopefully you can get out there and enjoy that. High temperatures through the day, right around 87 degrees. High pressure in control of our weather for today, and that's why we're going to be dealing with so much sunshine out there. Cold fronts move through the area behind it, we're left with some drier air, nice and comfortable throughout the day. And this is what we're going to deal with as we work our way towards about 6 o'clock this evening. Still on the nice side of things, that temperature right around 85 degrees. Beach forecast. This also looks amazing out there. So head to the beach today, or you can wait until you go Friday, Saturday. Things looking spectacular. It is going to be a nice go of it. As we get back inland, this is what that 7-day forecast looks like as we head towards your Sunday. That's when we'll bump up the heat a bit and also the humidity, Christian.
Okay, Lynette, thanks very much. Stick with us online at WMAR2news.com all day long for updates on top stories and breaking news. And for news and weather on the go, you can download the WMAR 2 News app. It's in the App Store. You got live radar and breaking news alerts that'll come straight to your phone. Thanks for watching. I'm Christian Schaefer.
This WMAR 2 News update is sponsored by Jones Junction.